Hello, everyone. I'm Jim, and this is the end times from a positive biblical perspective. Who is the woman that we read about in Revelation chapter 17 that's dressed in purple and riding a beast that has 7 heads and 10 horns? Well, the angel does a little bit of the interpretation for us in that chapter. In verse 9, he says that the 7 heads are 7 mountains and also 7 kings. The angel also then tells us that the beast itself is an 8th king. So 5 have fallen, he says, and 1 is, and the other has not come, and when he comes, he must remain for a little while. If you look at history, you will see that a kingdom built on 7 hills is quite famous, is Rome. But who is the woman? So the beast is Rome, supposedly. And 5 have fallen, 1 is, the other has not come, and when he comes, he must remain for a little while. Well, if you look at history, you will see that the Roman Empire had 8 rulers before or up to the time that Jerusalem fell. Rome was on 7 hills and had 8 emperors by the time of Jerusalem's fall. Julius, Augustus, Tiberius, Caligula, Claudius, those are the 5 that had fallen by the time John had written this book. Nero was the contemporary one. Galba only reigned 7 months. Remember how the angel talked about the ruler that only remained for a short time. And Vespasian, or however he pronounced his name, was the 8th, and he was at the time when Titus destroyed Jerusalem. So that makes sense there. The 7 hills would be those 7 mountains or 7 hills that Rome was built on. The 7 kings fits in perfectly with the Roman Empire. And then the 8th, the one that was in charge when Jerusalem actually fell. Now, who is the woman riding on the beast then? Well, it's interesting. It says in verse 18 that it's the great city that rules over the kings of the earth. If you read in Revelation chapter 11:8, it identifies the great city. It says the great city where our Lord was crucified. And so while Jerusalem was not the biggest city at the time in the whole world, in that area, what John was speaking about, that just that region, it was the most important city. And it was actually identified as the great city, like I said, in Revelation 11:8. So who is the woman? It's Jerusalem, and she is under the influence. She is working with Rome at the time of 70 AD, before Jerusalem was destroyed. That's my understanding of it. Let me know if you disagree, and support your side if you do. It'd be interesting to learn other people's perspectives. All right, like my video, subscribe. We'll see you next time.